A fire ripped through a century-old building in Franklin, nearly killing a man.
The quick actions of a neighbor, though, are credited with saving him. 9 News reporter Annette Pegler is live in our Butler Warren newsroom with what that neighbor did to save her friend. Annette?
Well, Carol, Tim Smith says he'll eventually pick up the pieces of his restaurant and start over. But for now, he says he's just thankful to be alive.
It's a miracle I got out, honestly. If someone hadn't woke me up, I would have, just from the smoke, I would have been gone.
Tim Smith was still asleep upstairs in his apartment on South Main Street until the owner of a beauty salon next door pounded on his door to get him out safely.
And so I called 911 and she told me to get out and make sure I got everybody else out. So I ran around the side and beat on the door of the apartment, and then I come out in the middle of the street and started hollering upstairs at Tim. Flames ripped through Smith's apartment and his restaurant, The Bistro.
It's crazy, and it's burned all the way down to the ground now. It's gone. It's everything I had, too, because this is where I live. It was my home.
Luckily, no one else was in the apartment, and there were no injuries reported.
Scared me to death. We just took off running as the flame shot and the piece of the window flew towards us.
Residents say this restaurant had many memories, including a historic picture of baseball legend Babe Ruth when he visited. Although the physical memories of this building are gone, residents here say this restaurant will never be forgotten.
It was built in 1892, and Kenny's for years was one of Franklin's most prominent restaurants, and there's just so much history. I mean, there's people are really just upset just because the building's gone.
Now, firefighters are still on the scene of that fire. The chief says it could take hours before they decide on a physical cause because they have to wait until the building is stabilized before investigators can go back inside. In the meantime, the owner is just thankful and lucky that he had insurance, but he is not sure yet of whether or not he's going to rebuild. Clyde?
All right, Annette Pegler reporting live from the Butler Warren newsroom this evening.